Hello, I'm Jane Lindsay.
And I'm Sue Guttenstein.
Welcome today. It's wonderful to have this opportunity with the two of you. And I'd like to ask you, what is ADIEWA?
ADIEWA is a very profound, embodied kind of inquiry process. It takes us out of our analytical thinking and into a very deeply in us sense of wisdom and of insight that can come in a sense from us out of our consciousness, because it's in a kind of expanded consciousness place, or can come really from like the field of life around us. It's a way of getting connected to what is right for us, and often to find resources and answers to things that maybe we just haven't gotten in our everyday ways.
It offers people an opportunity to be with some of the ways they might be stuck, to have a sense of how to work with contractions or ways in which we pull in, and with longings we have to become more of who we truly are, with questions like, what is my purpose in life and how am I to fulfill it? It really enables us to look deeply at all those questions through the embodied practices. Yeah. Sometimes we have a sense that the life we're living isn't quite what we want, that we want something more out of life, that there's something that we feel could emerge in our lives, but we're not sure how to let that happen. And this process is a way of helping people with all of those things.
It's really about transformation. Sometimes, as Sue said, from something that's contracted, like shadow, or opening to some expanded way, or our true essence that we haven't been able to do perhaps otherwise, or want to complement work we're doing, whether it's by studying things like the Enneagram, by doing presencing work through Theory U kinds of approaches, many spiritual practices, life journeys.
What would bring someone to ADIEWA work, and what could they expect?
I think people come for a lot of different reasons. I think, as I said earlier, they might be feeling stuck. They might want to open to deeper truths about life. They may be part of an ongoing team that's looking to reinvigorate their creativity and understand more clearly where they want to go. Or it can be personal development, and as Jane mentioned, opening to who we truly are in ways that are profound and help us access things that aren't in our awareness, that are in our way.
Other times people come because they're at a stage in life where they sense there's something more there to do, or more they can be, and it's like a wanting to open to that, wanting to get a sense of what is that.
Sounds very fascinating and intriguing. What happens in group?
Well, one of the things that happens is that people get taken to a very different kind of place. Whether we're working in a group or in fact one-on-one, this is not about thinking out of your head. So in groups we take time to help people really connect with one another. Mm-hmm. We always spend time creating a deep container that's very safe and connected. We usually set some kind of an intention for the whole, and often individuals have particular intentions. It's where their work will focus. Then the process is a very emergent one. We guide it, but it's not directed by us. It's very in the moment.
By creating the container and inviting people to come into a really deep connection with each other, what we have found is that they have a sense of safety and a kind of surprise and surrender into what emerges for them in ways that are quite unexpected but very powerful. In the groups, over time, there's a very palpable energy, a presence. Some might call it a spiritual presence, or a sense of sacred relationship with each other, which really supports the work. And I think also invites a lot of respect for each other and integrity.
We've had some time to speak about how the work affects others, but how has ADIEWA changed you?
I think I would say simply, I've really come to feel a sense of grace.
There's a deep sense of presence and connection with something much larger, and an opening of, I think, what I now call a spiritual dimension for me, and I am extraordinarily grateful for that.
Thanks, Jane and Sue. It's been wonderful chatting with you.
Thanks, Liz.